The first thing I can remember from this album is that we were somewhere in Latin America. We were on tour. That was last year, October, November, I believe. And we got an email from our producer Joost that came up with a schedule, a planning of, getting everybody together, throwing all the songs in one bowl and go through them. And I thought, that's the planning that he sent felt already like, that's so soon.
I didn't have any riffs or ideas written yet when, for instance, Mark already came with new stuff. And so that I thought, we need to start now because we came out of this sort of touring break, and we just wanted to have nothing on our minds for a while.
Well, the most important thing we wanted to do this time is to go back to our kind of band feeling that we had when we started, when we rehearsed in the space beneath Mark's house.
And one of the coolest things that we also did is that we came together in a farm somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and that's the very first time that we really worked together in a physical way together, because normally we always have to do everything on distance because everybody's living abroad obviously, so we have to do everything basically digitally and do it by email and stuff like that. But this time we had actual a songwriting camp, which was also something new for us.
It was pretty inspiring. It was a good vibe, to go back to this group feeling, get this kind of energy to work on the songs.
So the band plus me in one house for the whole week, slept there, we ate there, everything. And everyone had his room with a little workstation, and everyone was working on each other's songs, actually. That was the cool thing.
To be 1 week with the guys in that house and knowing, we can fully focus on this. We're not distracted by, we have to be on tour, we have to do this or that. It was, it was a very great experience with a very fruitful outcome.
We booked to be short, not too long, not too short the stay. But it could have been even longer because it was so fruitful and we were working so well together, so many ideas. So we could go into another room and work on this song with this guy, then go to another room, work on vocal lines with Simone. So it was that I liked the most of this process, to be there working together. And that's also actually the theme of the album, that we as humanity, we were drifting apart like competition. You see that in the corporations, competition. And while we in fact flourish when we are working together. First of all, we had some titles that we, some options, all based on the lyrics. And there was the omega point theory that comes to the surface in the lyrics, and the omega point theory is dealing about the scientific speculation and spiritual view that we are fated to spiral towards one point of divine unification. And that's an amazing theory, and it already makes you wonder when you already hear something like that. But the omega point didn't sound so well for us as album title, even though it has 3 words, so it would work really well for Epica. But we thought if we just take Omega, it's stronger.
For this record, we worked with Stefan Heilemann again, a great friend of mine. He lives basically around the corner. We see each other a lot. We both have boys, so they play together. And whenever he has creative projects, I'm always in. Also, besides working with him for Epica. But he's been working with us since The Classical Conspiracy. And he's an amazing artist. So for this record, it was like, okay, we didn't have to think who we wanted to do the artwork. It was like, okay, Heilemann is going to do the artwork again.
So I'm Stefan Heilemann. Heile is my nickname and Heilemania is the name of my work. Yeah, it was similar than the last ones, starting with the lyrics and with the title is already close to be final. And then I go over the lyrics and it comes, then I know that it's be the topics like more the quantum enigma one, so like the spiritual stuff. And then was very fast that I have the idea that we use that maze and that way that you yourself is a way through yourself to get the omega point and that thing, and then it grows very fast that the artwork can go in this direction with the topic, with a story told about starting in the darkness, going through your own labyrinth and maze, and coming to that point there you are in peace with yourself. Also, Mark has that symbols, the sacred symbols that should be used somehow, but that fits very well, I guess, to the maze and the symbols and the story, and then the clouds. Looking over the clouds, seeing, okay, I have now found something that helps me. Yeah, it's very helpful if you have that kind of lyrics that tells already stories, so that then the artwork will fit.
I'm really looking forward to releasing it. I hope that everybody gets the chance to hear it, because I think it turned out great. All the new stuff we put into it and all the work we put into it, you really can hear it. The songs are good, sounds good. Joost did a tremendous job, the band did a tremendous job, so I'm really happy with the end result.
So it's still within a very small group, the band and a few people around it, that actually heard the music. So I'm very curious to get reactions from the press, from the fans, from everyone that hears the music.
I mean, we put our energy and our heart and soul into it, and I hope that everybody picks up on that energy and on that vibe.
Obviously, I like it, we like it, so I hope that everyone can go back slowly to a normal life and be happy that they have this new album in their hands.
It's always hard to, after all you've done, to make something that makes you excited again. And I am really excited. So I think that the fans are really going to enjoy this one. I believe it.